is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys another episode of my fantasy sports podcast. Tonight we have a huge NBA slate to look at. But like I said in the last video, I'm going to make these videos nice and short. I'm just going to go over my favorite plays at each position. I'm going to throw two guys at you that I like value-wise at each spot tonight. There's a couple games risking of a blowout. You have the Thunder against the Hawks at home. The Thunder at home, I should say. And they're giving 13. That could easily be a blowout. More of a GPP game there because if things do stay close, guys like Westbrook and Steven Adams could really rack up some points against a Hawks D that likes giving up a lot of offense. And then another blowout risk is Cleveland at Boston. I think Boston's given 11. I'm hoping that they stay. I'm hoping that the Cavs stay in that game because that's a really good game to pick from. So jumping right into things, point guard tonight. As far as high price guys go, Ben Simmons is in a pretty good spot. This is a really good game to pick from. The Wizards at the Sixers. This is another potential blowout here, but I'm thinking the Wizards could stay in this game for sure. Simmons is a pretty low price at 9,300. He needs like 45 fantasy points. He's a good GPP play tonight. He's a guy who's going to get you in the 40s, and he has that huge 50-point upside. So good GPP play. I like Kyrie a lot too with no Jaylen Brown, no Al Horford. Not that Kyrie needs the usage, but that does open up a lot of usage around just to add on to the usage he already has, which is a lot. So Kyrie's a good play tonight. You could definitely get him into cash games if you want. Definitely a GPP guy too because of his upside. And then another point guard I'm looking at is Tim Frazier if he draws the start again. He did unbelievably well at 4,400. That's not a bad price if he plays the same amount of time he did last game. I unfortunately wasn't on him last game, so he ended up hurting me a lot. But he clearly has that upside. If he's in the starting lineup, he could definitely do some damage, especially with no Alfred Payton in the lineup. For shooting guard, I really like Marcus Smart tonight. Like I said, there's no Jaylen Brown. He should be a lock in cash games. He's going to start most likely. He's going to see 30 minutes at least. He saw 39 minutes with no Brown in the lineup last game. So expect him to get up towards 25 fantasy points in this game. He's just the guy you want to lock in all formats. And then if you have no Chris Paul, you got to lock in James Harden. His usage rate is just through the roof with no Chris Paul. So we got to wait on Chris Paul news. But he's had that hamstring injury for a couple weeks now. I don't think they're going to push him if he's still a game-time decision to start the day. Eric Gordon could also be a decent play, but 5,900 is getting up there for too pricey of a pick for me. And then Booker is another guy I want to mention. He's got a really good matchup tonight against the Magic. This game should stay close, should be high scoring. Booker's in a really good spot to do some damage. There's no TJ Warren in the Suns lineup tonight, so that's going to open up more offense for Booker. He already takes a majority of the shots, but he's got really, really good upside at 8,200. It's a very fair price for him. He could easily get over 40 fantasy points tonight. Small forward, more of a position I want to spend down on. We have some good openings here, some good values to look at. No Otto Porter. You could look towards Kelly Oubre. He's going to be starting. He's going to see more usage. He's coming off of a really good game. I don't know if it's enough for a cash game play for me, but he definitely presents really good value tonight. The minutes should definitely be there. And then you could also look at Jeff Green. He should be seeing more minutes off the bench with no Otto Porter. And he's an awesome punt play at 3,800. He should see minutes in the low to mid-20s at least. And if he's playing well, he'll stay out on the court for the end of the game. The Wizards have shown that they're not afraid to do that with Jeff Green. He can be really good at times. 3,800 is a fantastic price for him. And I also really like Isaiah. We're waiting on Aaron Gordon news. He's still a game time. And Jonathan Simmons is now a game time decision as well with an illness. And they're saying there's a chance that he misses tonight's game as well. The only issue is that this game is at 9 o'clock, so it's going to be Very, very tough to hear news before the slate locks at 7, so just keep an eye on that. But if we get any news on Aaron Gordon or Simmons being out, I really like Jonathan Isaac at 4,900. He should see a bunch of minutes. He should start. He makes for a great play if there's any openings there on that Magic roster. For power forwards, I really like Larry Nance against the Celtics. I think, is David Nwaba out? I'm pretty sure he is. He's a game time now. He hasn't been playing, but we'll see what the news is there. But I do like Nance tonight. He should be playing a bulk of the minutes. He matches up well against the Celtics team. No Al Horford. I think he's going to be in a good spot tonight, so let's wait on that Nwaba news and see what we get there. I love Marcus Morris. Not Aron Baynes. I love Aron Baynes tonight. No Al Horford and no Jaylen Brown. Going to open up a lot more minutes for guys like Marcus Smart and Marcus Morris. Morris went off last game with no Jaylen Brown, and the fact that there's no Horford now tonight too opens up even more usage for him. He should draw the start again, and he should see up towards 30 minutes, at least high 20s in minutes. And at 5,100, I can definitely afford that, seeing that he's probably going to get over 25 fantasy points with all this usage to go around. So Marcus Morris, a great play at power forward. And then, who's the other guy? Oh, Josh Jackson, that's right. No TJ Warren tonight. I love Josh Jackson. The minutes should be there. At 4,000, he makes for an awesome value play tonight. He's very chalky. He should probably come off the bench. Maybe he finds himself in the starting lineup. But regardless, he's going to play easily 25 minutes tonight, if not more. They're definitely trying to run their youth guys over there in Phoenix, seeing as they're not really a contender of any sort. So Josh Jackson is a really good play at 4K. And then at center, just lock it in. Aron Baynes is the guy you want. Minimum price. He's going to be starting. Last time Horford was out, he started, saw 23 minutes against the Hawks and got 34 fantasy points. You'd just be really dumb not to play him in all formats. You could even, I know that FanDuel does a low score drop. You could even pick another minimum guy as a low score. You shouldn't be picking Baynes thinking that he's going to be your dropped score. Just utilize that minimum price salary and try to go cheap somewhere else too. I don't think Baynes is going to be the drop score tonight. I think he's going to be a guy that gets in the mid-20s in minutes and the mid-20s in points. I like him a lot. He matches up well tonight against the Cavs. Expect Baynes to definitely exceed value tonight. And then if you're looking to spend up a little bit at center, I don't mind Nikola Jokic and GPPs. 8,500 is as low as we've seen his price in a long time. He's normally a guy up over 9K, sometimes even 10K. And I know his minutes have been fluctuating as of late, but if the game is going to stay close, he's going to be playing, and I think he matches up really well against this Portland Trailblazers team, and I think he's just in a really good spot to go off tonight. And for all the DFS guys who hawk game logs, I think they're going to be off of him. He makes for a pretty good GPP, high-priced center tonight. That's going to sum it up for today, guys. Head over to my site if you're a new user. You get $10 in free credits if you DM me your username. And we do all DFS sports, college basketball, hockey, basketball, football, you name it. Basically everything you can think of except NASCAR that FanDuel has to offer. So go over there. But until next time, I am the FT Guru, and I am signing off. See you guys.